Konami Studios. Shang-Chi issue 3. This is a fun miniseries, man. Very old school kung fu shit. Very fun way to get us hyped up for the movie coming out in July. Man, this is a fun time. I wish the movie was coming out earlier, actually. I know they were supposed to come out, I think, February, but I guess I'll wait. I'm very excited for this. Very excited for that movie, and I really liked this issue, actually. I thought it was really fun. Definitely what I needed to get back into the world of Shang-Chi. So we open up this book with some background on an event called the Boxer Rebellion, and that's like where England, Japan, France, Russia, Germany, all these other places kind of all wanted to break down China, and they attacked China, and there was a group of imperial, just kind of like the Imperial Army, I should say, was too weak to fight, so there's like this group of like just civilians, rebels, who like rose up and started attacking the people invading their country, and then the Five Weapon Society helped them. So we see some very fun just group shots of all these people fighting, and you know, Sang Zhu, the master there, he's just like, dude, they're breaking to the house of the deadly saber, so they're trying to stop there. And when they get inside, the place is desecrated, and the shrine to Sang Tzu's brother is defeated and destroyed. It's like broken because of these shrines in every one of the temples there. So he goes to Commander Saber and he's like, dude, you weak-minded son of a bitch. You're just like my brother. I love him, but I killed him because he's weak. So we see him kill Commander Saber, and then he's like, so for the safety of these temples, I think we should move them all across the world. So we got one in like Russia and England and Japan, and then there's one in France, and that's where they are now. And we see Shang-Chi is talking like, yeah, so I've been getting pretty close with Brother Saber. We've been hanging out and just having fun. I know his birth name's Takeshi. We are very close now. We're just trying to talk people here. So we're at the House of the Dagger, I believe is where they are. And then, you know, Sister Dagger's like, you guys are getting a little too chummy. Okay, now that you got Shang-Chi and some fancier robes here, why don't we go train over here and learn how to fight our enemy, who are called the Jiangshi? I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that, but they're like a group of people who like have like a vendetta or like an unavenged reason to keep fighting, and they're kind of like these things that you can they don't really imply like you can rise them from the dead, but the idea comes into play that yes, you can rise them from the dead, or that you can control them to fight these people. And I think that's kind of cool that you can control them. So we see that you know, our Shang-Chi and Takeshi are trying to fight through them, just working together, and they're having a great time. You see Shang-Chi's lightening up a little bit. He's like, yeah, how can they see when they're wearing two masks? Like, that's pretty hard. And Sister Dagger's getting really pissed at them. She's like, can you take this seriously? Let's go, everyone. It's nice because, you know, Saber and Shang-Chi just high five, and she's just like, ugh, you guys are so annoying. You got boys and shit, you know? You're so annoying. I thought it was kind of fun. But the idea also is here that, you know, Brother Saber wants Shang-Chi to step up to be the commander of the armies, but he won't. He can't do that. And we see him, because in the last issue, Shang-Chi had like this infection growing on him where he started to see the spirit of his father. And now his skin's starting to mutate like those of the Jiangshi. And it's like, oh, am I becoming one of them? What's happening to me? He sees the spirit of his father and is taking him to look at some shrines and all these hidden places. And Sister Dagger eventually finds him after he takes a picture of one of the shrines, and she's like, dude, you come in here, you destroy my house. I am not okay with this. And they get into a little fight, so Shang-Chi just like bolts out of there, heads to a library in Paris, and he's trying to figure out what these ancient shrines are, what he's looking at here. And he starts texting Lei Ku, and Lei Ku's just like, dude, your actions are getting a little too crazy over there. Like, MI6 is in communications with like MI5, and they're like, we got to take your family down because they're getting a little too abrupt everywhere. They were just spotted at the Louvre or Louvre. I don't know. I'm not French, guys. I don't know what it's called, but it's really cool. So you see Sister Hammer's trying to steal a bunch of stuff from this place. Shang-Chi breaks through the glass window. Dagger and Saber show up too, and you get I really like the way these people all fight. I said it before, I love that all of them have like a unique distinction. You know, Brother Saber's like this big, bulky guy. He's got the man bun. You know, Sister Dagger's short and petite, and she's like very like agile. I'm really liking the way they're all looking. And Sister Hammer's like very imposing, intimidating. I think it's really cool. You just see like as soon as they start fighting, you could see they get into like a rhythm, so they're able to like work off each other, and they're all, even though they might not be getting along at that moment, you see they're all kind of working off each other, and it's just a really nice fight. They're able to take down all of her forces, and you see that Sister Hammer is in control of the Jiangshi, and she wants to like explode like a bomb towards them. So Shang-Chi decides he's going to take the blunt of the blast and just like stop it from like hitting anybody else. So he like gets in front of it as it explodes, and they save him. And there's kind of like an unspoken bond now of like, oh, okay, Sister Dagger's comfortable with him, willing to admit some of his mistakes or her mistakes, and she's like, my name's Esme, you keep asking me what my name is, let's not make a big deal out of it, my name's Esme. And you see that they are now aware of what's going on to Shang-Chi and how he's kind of being infected with this thing, his back is glowing, and it's just really cool. It's really fun. I like this book a lot, because it's not like an over-the-top world-ending event with Shang-Chi, it's kind of just more like, hey, your sister's acting crazy, trying to take over the House of the Deadly Clans, or whatever they were called, the Society of Deadly Weapons. It's really fun. We're introducing a lot of fun characters to the overarching world of Shang-Chi. I'm excited to see what could happen with the future of these characters. We could get a lot of cool stuff in here, and it's just a really nice, solid read that I think a lot of people should just check out. I think this is a 5-issue miniseries, if I'm not mistaken, so I mean, you can wait till the trade comes out and pick that up, because I think you will have a fun time reading it. But it's definitely one, I think, if you're looking for that just nice, lighthearted feel for comic book, go into this. It's going to give you a lot of stuff you like in a world that you might not know a lot about, like I don't. So I think it's well worth the read. So Shang-Chi issue number 3, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.